film.
Hey Tristan, guess what? Not only do we buy a bunch of Criterion Collection DVDs and Blu-rays, but Shelby just bought one as well. She just bought La Bamba. We threw that on. Let me tell you right now, La Bamba is one of the best biopics you'll ever watch. Lou Diamond Phillips. It is the very first time a Mexican American director directed a major movie. Luis Valdez. It's about the rock and roll star Richie Valens. Richie Valens had a very short career, but he was just one of the biggest stars back in the day. You know many of his songs. Obviously, there's La Bamba. Uh, Donna, it plays in my car all the time. And it shows his rise to stardom from pretty much being a nobody in California to being one of the biggest stars of all time, all the way up into his very famous death, um, which was one of the biggest deaths in rock and roll history. His death had multiple people in it. The song American Pie is essentially about him dying. They call it The Day the Music Died. It's a very simply shot film. There's nothing complicated about it, right? It's not like The Doors and Oliver Stone crazy stuff. It's just Lou Diamond Phillips doing his thing. The cast is great. The person that plays his mother is just absolutely heartfelt throughout the whole movie. There's a lot of family involvement their side of the family. He has a brother who's an absolute alcoholic and a criminal, and he, kind of messes things up a few times for him, but he still loves him, right? So all of it just leading up to his death, which is absolutely a tragic moment in this film, and the way they portray the music. Now, this is again came out in the 1980s, right? So in the 1980s, there was such a weird retro thing for the 1950s, right? Back to the Future, they go back to the 50s, right? A lot of the stuff that you watched, they really started to fall back in love with the 1950s stuff, especially the music. So, um, the movie kind of shows that in a 1980s way, right? So it's the 1950s, but it's kind of the 1980s as well. And if you really, again, come pick up the DVD or Blu-ray that she got and give it a good watch. This kind of goes back to when we talked about biopics. It does it very good justice. As far as how real a lot of the stuff happened, I'm not sure, but um, it doesn't matter. It still makes a really fantastic movie to watch. Super entertaining. So everybody should check out La Bamba.
You always worry more about Richie. What about